And then Birdman went on Clubhouse, which I'm surprised the app is still relevant. Went on there and basically talked about Gillie, who has said he's ghostwritten for Lil Wayne, and Birdman responded to that. Gillie responded to that on video as well. So first, let's play the Birdman clip.
I ain't never made $1 off Gillie, not $1. I never put a record out with Gillie.
I said that.
I thought that was fly. He had something with the little crew, and you hear me? But I ain't never made $1 off Gillie when he be running around with all that capping. Like, nigga, I ain't never made no money off you, nigga. Stop all that cap ass talking, nigga. You not like that. But I ain't never made no money off him at all. I ain't never put a record out off him and made no money. And he for sure ain't never wrote one rhyme for Moolah.
So that's what Birdman said. Now let's play the clip of what Gillie said on his Instagram.
Gillie, what's up with Beanie Smacky? Come on, man. Y'all don't believe that shit, man. Cut it the fuck out. You just wanted something to say, man. That's all.
Oh my God, babe, I'm so tired.
My whole thing is why Birdman wait so long to say something, man? I can't even respond when you say something 25 years later. It's like, what are we talking about, man? You only responding because you don't hear the roar of the crowd no more. You want to know what's so crazy? Huh? I'm bigger than Baby. Ain't that crazy? I'm bigger than that nigga right now. I generate more money than that nigga right now. I don't want to hear that shit. You just counting me out. I'm bigger than you. Shut up. Nobody give a fuck about you, nigga. Shut up. I'm bigger than you.
Get back in it.
You counting me out, I'm bigger than you. You talking about? Counted it out. You talk about some shit 25 years later. I done called you a bitch ass for 25 years. 25 years later, you respond, sit your bitch ass down somewhere. I ain't want to hear that shit. Shut up. I don't even disrespect because you don't even disrespect because I knew you. I see the way you treat a real niggas. Rest in peace, Killer Stone. You could never treat me like that, though, because you already know. You know what type of I am.
I'm tired.
Isn't that talk about I ain't like that? Why it took you 25 years to say that? Took it 25 years to get some heart to say I ain't like that. I've been calling you a bitch ass for 25 years. You fucking coward.
Now, Gillie's dealt. I don't know the full beef, right? So that's why I'm kind of stuttering when saying this because I don't really know the full history, so I'm not going to speak on it. But allegedly, Gillie wrote a lot of records for Wayne, and the flows at that time matched Gillie's how Wayne was rapping. So there's been word that Wayne kind of took Gillie's style, and then Birdman and Wayne kind of kicked Gillie to the side and ran with that style. I don't know what the truth is to that. I'd have to look into this whole history of this because I'm not really, really familiar with it. But, Birdman said he never made money with this guy. I don't know this guy. He never wrote for Wayne. And then, Gillie's saying this. Now, Gillie saying he makes more money or is, any way, shape, or form has made more money than Birdman is, I can almost attest, is false. I don't care how big $1 million worth of game of podcast is. I know they got a deal. It's reported like 20, 30 million, which is wild. I don't know where these numbers are coming for podcasts because how are they recouping that money? These sponsorship deals must be grade A premium because I know $1 million worth of game. One of the most annoying things on that podcast is the amount of sponsorship deals that are in it. Like every 10 minutes, there's something, whatever they're promoting. Now, when my podcast gets big, I am going to have a sponsorship deal here and there, but I'm not going to have it every 10 minutes. Like the way they do these is ridiculous. That just ruins the listening experience. But of course, even on me, when I get bigger on the podcast side of things, because on my YouTube videos, I do have sponsorship videos. Actually 2 of the last 3 that came out had sponsorship videos. That helps a lot because videos either get demonetized or they're just not bringing a lot of, maybe the views might not be up there, like the Eminem versus Melly Mel, the views weren't up there, but it's making it up because of sponsorship that I got. And that helps for, funding like Get Rich documentary, like the Get Rich or Die Trying documentary. In the span of October, November, December of last year, I believe like 4 or 5 videos had sponsorship deals on them. And that helped a lot for funding the Get Rich or Die Trying documentary. If it wasn't for those, I don't think I would have had the proper funding for it, because it costs a lot of money to do that. And you guys enjoyed it and all that. So, there's nothing wrong with having sponsorships in your video, but some of they go overboard. When it ruins like the viewer experience, it just, it gets, overboard. But anyways, there's no way Gillie's made more money than Birdman. Birdman's probably cleared 100 million since like he was in 1999 with records of 400 Degrees and all these other Cash Money records. So saying that, I think what Gillie's talking about is just he's more relevant than Birdman right now. And Birdman's a lot older, in his 50s, whatever, and he's not really out there, doing interviews. And Birdman's never really been, he's been more in the limelight more than his brother, Slim, but, I don't think he really cares to be out there. So he's not culturally relevant is what basically Gillie's saying, that I'm more relevant right now. You guys tried to kind of get rid of me and kind of just, pretend like I'm nothing, and I'm over here now. I got one of the biggest podcasts, in hip hop. So shout out to him. That's a good comeback, in terms of career. So regardless, I don't know the history. Now, there is some stuff that indicates that Wayne, did get a flow or style from Gillie. I've seen it actually on social media. I would see clips of like Lil Wayne freestyling and Gillie freestyling. And then it would say like the year, like Gillie 2006 and Lil Wayne like 2007. And you could clearly tell that, the flows and like the lyrics and dynamics is all from Gillie. And that Kid did kind of allude to that type of stuff. When Kid, I think it was in the first interview, he did say that, a lot of artists took, things from me. And, he's been around Lil Wayne, he's been around 50, so on and so forth. I think there's a spider on the actual main camera I'm talking to right now. That is wild. I don't know if it's going to go in front of the lens. I hope it doesn't. But if it does, if there's a spider on the lens, guys, that's for your guys' viewing pleasure. So enjoy. But anyways, I'm not going to go over there and kill it because I'm honestly, 1, scared of spiders, and 2, I'm recording. So yeah, if you guys see a spider on the lens, just know that I had no idea. The motherfucker just crawled up out of nowhere. Anyways, I'm getting mad distracted. Yeah, I'll keep my eye on this and see if Birdman responds and, see what he says.